I've been waiting to watch this one for quite a while now. Hello everybody, my name is MeisterBloo, and today I took a look at the very first episode of Monster Musume, and it is a show that I have been waiting for a very long time. A little disclosure before I go into this first look at the episode: I am currently up to volume 2 in the manga, and I'm having a blast in it, so much so that I decided I wanted to sit down and just marathon some of this. Monster Musume is also called Everyday Life with Monster Girls, and it's fitting because it takes place in what I'm assuming is just the same time period that we live in right now, the same day and age, only the alternate thing is that monster girls exist. Girls that are part monster, part human, and it's a thing where the government apparently knew about them for a while and didn't want to tell anybody, but then suddenly decided to make some sort of like program, interspecies mingling and whatnot, to make it so that we could assimilate these monster girls into our society. And according to the news on this first episode, everything seems to be going pretty well for that, other than the fact that we do see occasionally some humans that are still a little anti-that, and I'm assuming that somewhere down the line we're gonna see some of these monster girls who are anti-human. It's weird though, because they call them demi-humans in the show, but they call them luminals in the manga, which I don't know what the difference would be, but it basically just means that they're half monster or half creature and half human. You get things like Naga and Harpies, Centaur, those kind of things. I'm assuming there's a Cyclops in here because I keep seeing, like, in the intro and outro, I keep seeing this girl that has like one eye that's almost covering her entire face. So I'm assuming there's a lot of mythical creatures in this. This first episode introduces us to our main character, Kimihito, who is a dude who suddenly had this government official named Smith. She popped up at his house and was like, "Here, have a lamia." A lamia is, I guess, another word for Naga, although it's less snake-like. I would assume that Naga, because I'm thinking Naga World of Warcraft, where they're snake people, where it's like their whole body is like snakish, but they have a human form. This one, she's a girl whose body, conveniently, right below the waist, turns into a long snake body. And she's so cute! She's the cutest character so far. Oh, and yet I know that there's gonna be an even cuter one because I already know who my favorite is as of the ones that I know about, but she's so adorable. And there's actually something really cool in comparison to the manga. In this, it's very easy to see that they put detail in her eyes to make it so that her pupils are like snake eyes, but she has like normal anime eyes. It's just a pupil that's like the snake slit eyes and whatnot, and I love that. She's also got these cute little things on top of her head, which I'm assuming are supposed to be like her snake eyes, like the thing that if she were a snake, that's where her eyes would be and whatnot. But I've seen her wearing those with and without clothes. So I don't know if those are a headpiece or if they are part of her body. I don't know. Kimihito is a very accepting guy because he's just accepted the fact that this government official dropped off this half-snake girl at his house and then renovated it to fit her living there, which is really, really funny. She also throws in a line that I didn't catch while reading the manga of, It's a coincidence that your parents are just suddenly out of town and whatnot. I think she had something to do with that. But yes, this first episode just gets us into this world of this is what it'd be like with monster people living in it, and it shows us what it'd be like to go outside with them, and it also shows that this girl is crazy about the guy. It also shows why, because at the end of the episode, you get this little like flashback to when she first moved there, and she was still under the mindset of, I am half snake, so like most people, this guy is probably going to hate me immediately just because people don't typically like snakes. And then he leaves, and it has this moment where she's all like, I knew this was gonna happen. But then he comes back and he brought her a blanket because she was getting cold because she's cold-blooded. So yes, it's a very sweet little concept, but it's not without its fair share of ecchi. And I say ecchi, although this gets pretty extreme by ecchi standards. It's just that it's nothing compared to the manga because, like most anime, it's not going to show any nipples, it's not going to show anything waistline, and it's going to keep those like hidden in clever ways. However, there's one problem I have with this. I don't mind them hiding the stuff like that. I really don't. I actually think it's hilarious when like shows will be like, hey, there's 2 beams of light that are conveniently right here. But and it's because I noticed it, because the manga, it has no shame in the manga. But, in this, it's clear they just didn't draw nipples or anything on them, which makes it look like it's like, really? You could have just like done the light trick or even the hair trick, which you do a couple times in this show, but there's one particular scene in this first episode where it shows that they just clearly just didn't draw anything there. And if that's the case, why you gotta try and hide it? But yes, episode 1 of Monster Musume, loved it. The animation was really cool, the music was really fun and popping and whatnot. The intro was amazing, and then the outro was a completely opposite type of amazing, and it showed characters that I have no idea. I haven't even seen them looking at the manga covers or whatnot, so I don't know who these other characters are. And then at least the episode I was watching, I don't know this for everywhere, but at the very end of the episode, it showed a detailed list of like the Lamia, Mia, that's her name, and like her subspecies, so like other types of her with other characters. I don't know if these are characters we're gonna meet, or if it's just saying these are other types of these mythological creatures. These are like the cousin species, and that's so cool. So yes, I can't wait. I'm going to watch episode 2 right away because I've been really excited about this one, and I can't wait to see the next character we bump into. I will of course have the link to the Crunchyroll stream at the very top of the description. You can go check it out over there. All 12 episodes are out right now, but I'm assuming this is going to go longer because this has gotten very popular, if by no other reason than just the shock factor. It's the same thing with Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan came out when everyone's all lovey-dovey and watching adorable anime and whatnot, and then Attack on Titan, people are eating everybody. Everybody watched Attack on Titan. This one, we have all this action stuff, and now we get a romance, but with monster people. And I love it! I love it! Can't wait to see the rest. I will see you all in the next episode. Until then, everybody. I can't get it! Peace out.